Hello Python programmers, welcome to Code with Yuvraj. Today we are going to deep dive into print and input functions and explore how we can use it in a very good way. So in the end of the video, we will be creating a very small project, interactive project using these print and input functions. So stick till the end. So let's start with the print function. To use print function, all you have to do is write print, then provide a string inside of print function. So let's do print hello, comma Python programmers. So this is the print statement, or you can say print program. Now listen the code and see what it will be the output. As I mentioned, you print statement is used to display the output on the window. So here is like hello Python programmers. You can do multiple values separated with comma. What we'll do, we'll use the comma to separate out the output. Let's say Python is and Python is awesome. Let's run the program. You can see like hello Python programmers and Python is awesome. By default, there is an space between these two words. So we can change it, like if we just want to use the dash, then you can just do it using the shape parameter. So let's see how we can do. Just let me copy this, and instead of using the very simple space for separation, what we can do is like we can provide a shape parameter and just provide anything that you want, and it also accepts string. So let's just say dash. Okay, so with this, let's run the program, and you can see like instead of space we have a dash between the string. If you have noticed, then every print statement is in a new line in our console. So how we can avoid it? Then there is another argument called int that you can use with print statement. So what int does is like it says the print statement like what to expect at the end, or let's say if you want to give a new line, then by default it's a new line, but you just want to use multiple print statement and display them in the same line with just single space separating them out. So let's see how we can use it. For that, we just have another argument that is called int, and within you can just say, let's say there is an space. Okay, so let me copy this and paste it everywhere. Now let's run the program and see if we have everything in a single line or not. You can see like instead of in a new line we are getting hello Python programmers, which is the first print statement, then Python is awesome. From the second statement there is only one space, and on the third one we have a Python dash is awesome, and which is because of the shape and int. Shape and int are two useful arguments when you are working with terminal. Now let's take user input using input function. So I'll just comment this code out. By default, input function returns the string. So let's assign the value returned from input function into a string. Let's say name. Then we just type input. The input function takes prompt as an argument. So this will be displayed to the user on the terminal before the input. So let's say we want to ask name of the user. So let's type what is your name, and just for the curiosity, let's do this. Once we get the input from user, then we just want to print it. Okay, so print hello, and you can give the value as name. Now let's run the program and see what will happen. So it have asked what is your name. So let's say code with Yuvraj, and hello code with Yuvraj, because there is hello and space and the name. Now we know how we can take user input. If you want to take any other data type as an input, let's say int or float, then all you have to do is like convert the string into the integer. So how we can do it? Let's see the example with an age. We're going to take an age, then we will say input what is your age. Okay, by default input function give us the string. So but age is an integer number, as we are not going to take a float, age is an integer number. So what we can do is like we can just put the input function inside a int. So whatever user will enter, if that is a integer, then it will be converted into the int type. Now let's say hello name, your age is, and at last let's say age. Now let's run the program and see what will happen. What is your name? Code is Yuvraj. So what is your age? Let's say just 12. And hello code is Yuvraj, your age is 12. Now you know how to take user input and display it in the terminal. So let's create a small interactive project. This will be the steps that we are going to take in our project. First, we'll ask the name with the user using input function. After that, we will be asking user date of birth, year. We need to convert that into the integer. Make a variable that will store the current year and calculate the age of the user based on the current year and date of birth. At last, we will be displaying user the very good formatted output. You can pause the video and try to code on your own. Now let's start. First, let's create a variable and ask the name. Once you ask the name, then we have to ask for the date of birth year. So let's say DOB year. Let's create another variable current year and make the value as 2025. Now we calculate the age by subtracting DOB from current year. At last, let's display the formatted string to the user. For that, we are going to use fstring and print. We display hello, the name inputted by user, and you are dash years old, the age we have calculated above. So the program is ready, so you can pause the video and see the program. We have done a mistake, like instead of current year minus DOB year, we have done DOB year minus current year. So fix that out and let's run the program. Programming is asking for our name, so input your name. I'm going to say code with Yuvraj and your birth year, let's say 2015. Now, hello Code Yuvraj, you are 10 years old. So our program is up and running. Let's start today's video. Now here is a challenge for you. Write a Python program that asks the user for two numbers and print their sum using input. Drop your answer in the comment below. Also, if you find this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more Python content. See you in the next one.